Dvorsky to start putting a lid on everything. He did so early on, and now he's giving them a freebie here. And the Avalanche are doing what you're supposed to do when you're down 6-0. My only question is, this should have happened in the first 10 minutes of the hockey game for the Colorado Avalanche. The kind of intensity they're showing now, being behind 6-0, I know we talked about it, setting the tone for the next game, and that's what they're doing right here.
Well, the linesman trying to separate Lemieux and Fetisov, as you see.
This is the first time Lemieux has been involved.
Oh, Adam Foote now taking swings to Konstantinov, and they're going to start going at it.
Does that remind you of something? Detroit had a chance to get at Claude Lemieux in that March 26th game. Darren McCarty did so.
Well, Konstantinov is...
Not many guys get a chance to drop the gloves with Vladimir Konstantinov.
He has done it a few times. Now he's got a pretty good bite on Adam Foote.
He was in that big World Junior brawl in the late 80s between Canada and Russia. In fact, Fetisov, Shanahan were on the ice in that same brawl. Lemieux's already been escorted to the penalty box. He has to stay there. And now he's whacking away at the mics and the cameras. Frustrations are out on the wrong thing here.
Well, Adam Foote finally separated from Konstantinov. That is Doug Brown and Mike Ricci. Fetisov and Deadmarsh still have a hold of each other. .9:25 on the clock. Red Wings with a 6-0 lead. And you're right, Darren. Maybe this should have happened a long time before this. We'll be back with more from the Joe Louis Arena. As they get everything settled down, they'll have to pick up the equipment. We'll come back and give you the penalties right after this. He was just sitting in with a couple of his Russian comrades.
And he doesn't get a penalty, but as he went to the penalty box now, he gives the old water bottle toss to Claude Lemieux.
Probably didn't think Claude had one over there, did he?
He's staring. He thought he had two. Claude Lemieux wasn't a happy camper. I mentioned about that camera. A little swat right there. Adam Foote in the penalty box. I think we all knew that this was going to happen heading into the third.
And Deadmarsh sends Ricci back, and there's some heavy stick work going on.
Foote. I think Adam Foote is going to get the only penalty.
And you can tell now, John, this is not very far from breaking out.
And there's Claude Lemieux now. And
a lot of stick work on that last shift. And it's finally starting to boil over.
Oh, and here we've got Gord Brosiker had Mike Ricci, and now he's going over with... Oh, and Adam Deadmarsh is throwing a punch. Oh, he landed that punch.
Fetisov and Lemieux. Kozlov is dancing with Ozolinsh, and here's Foote and Konstantinov.
And Adam Deadmarsh knocked Fetisov down with one punch.
Now Fetisov trying to get back at Deadmarsh. But the main event is Foote and Konstantinov.
A wrestling match. Doug Brown and Mike Ricci are close enough if anything happens. There's Gord Brosiker trying to get in between them. There's a look at Deadmarsh and Fetisov.
And I would have doubled the bet Rod McLean made in the second period that this type of thing was going to happen here in the third.
Brent Sever's not dressed for the Avalanche. He's one of their tougher guys.
Well, Konstantinov and Foote are in the penalty box. Now Deadmarsh and Fetisov continue their wrestle. But the last 30 seconds of that shift, there was some chopping going on, and you could just tell.
Well, Adam Foote was getting the original penalty for a slash on Slava Kozlov. And as you say, Chris, this was bound to happen in a 6-0 game with the reputation and the history that these two teams have.
9:25 to go.